Mom, I have something to talk to you about. What now? Another pointless chat? I'm swamped at work. Don't waste my time. No. It's big news. I'm getting married. We've been dating a year and we're totally in love. Oh, really? So what's he do? Does he have a good job? Does he have a steady income? He's super sweet, has a great job at a big international firm. He's going places and he treats me like gold. Okay. Why are you telling me this? It's your life, not mine. 'Cause you're my mother. I wanted you to know about him. Your love life isn't my thing. If it was Hazel, maybe, but you? Meh. I wanted my family to know, to have your blessing. Family, right? I'd care about Hazel's guy, but yours? I'm just shocked you're even getting married. Why say it like that? I'm your kid too. I just wanted your support. Yeah, well, I always had higher hopes for Hazel. She's always been the star. Pretty, smart, good at everything. Higher hopes? Come on, Hazel's always been the looker, great figure, brains. Unlike you, she's always number one. I've worked hard too. You never noticed that? Sure, you tried, but where are the results? Hazel's way ahead in life. Mom, is that really how you think about me? It's not that I hate you, but I don't love you like Hazel. Never thought you'd get married. Why always compare me to her? I just want my own happiness. Is that so wrong? Happy, huh? Fine. If it makes you happy, whatever. I'm not that invested. Why so cold? My wedding means nothing to you? It's not nothing, but I'm not jumping for joy. Honestly, I'm more pumped for Hazel's wedding. Mom, I thought you'd be more supportive of me. Oh, I'll go all out when Hazel gets married. Forget it. You'll never get me, Mom. Bottom line, I'm getting married. Congrats. It's your choice, so don't whine later. Your happiness? That's on you. Thanks, but I'm not feeling the love here. Hey, Mom, just checking about tomorrow. You got a minute? I'm watching a great show. Can't it wait? You always text at the worst times, don't you? Fine, I'll call later. When's your show over? Ugh, never mind. Now's fine. What's up? It's finally tomorrow. I'm so nervous I can't even sit still. Seriously? You messaged me for that? I could have kept watching my show. No, wait. What time are you getting to the chapel? Got your travel sorted? Flight tickets okay? I'll be there an hour early. Don't worry about it. I've got the plane tickets all taken care of. Great! Is Hazel coming? I know she's busy, but she's my little sis. I want her there to celebrate with me. She's taking time off work to be there. She's going through all trouble just to be there for you. You should take that sentiment to heart and express your gratitude. We are family. That kind of attention to detail is important. Wow, even with her crazy schedule. I'll show her how much it means to me. You better. Honestly, I still can't believe you're getting married. You were always a whiz with money, but let's face it, you're no beauty queen. Sorry to say it, but I'm your mom, so... Yeah, I know. Maybe I think that more than anyone. Hazel's the real looker. Gorgeous face, killer body. She's a total catch. I've always been jealous, wanted to be like her. Honestly, she's the family's pride. Always stood out. Can't deny that. Well, can't change that now. But I worked hard in my own way. I believe I've got my own good points. I guess. And yet, you got married first. Hazel's a bit shocked you're getting married first. She's been mumbling. No way my big sis is getting married before me. Non-stop. Really? I'm sorry about that. But some things you can't control. I met him by chance. We got serious. And decided it was time. It's your call. Not my business. Do what you want. Huh? But couldn't you have thought about it a bit more? You could have considered how selfish you're being. Just think about it a bit. Anyway, I'll be there tomorrow. Mom, I've been texting you for ages. Are you not getting them? John's parents are freaking out too. The ceremony's about to start. What's going on? I'm almost there. Might be a little late, but I'll definitely make it. Stop blowing up my phone every 5 minutes, all right? Jeez. I'm worried sick. Did something happen? Or is there bad traffic? There's a massive pileup on the highway to the airport. It's a total nightmare. We're gonna have to catch the next flight because there's no way we'll make this one. You all weren't in an accident, right? No. Oh, thank God you're okay. This is my big day, Mom. The wedding I've dreamed of my whole life. I really wanted you here on time. Don't be such a bridezilla. We're busting our butts to get there. And honestly, I was more excited to see Hazel's wedding, not yours. Don't let it go to your head just 'cause you're beating your little sister to the altar. Okay? Mom, seriously? On my wedding day? This is my big moment, my time to shine in front of you and Dad. Being late to my own ceremony? Yeah. Seeing you in your tight wedding dress. It's not something to look forward to. In fact, it's even embarrassing. Think about how we feel. What the hell, Mom? That's so harsh. I never thought you'd be the one to rain on my parade. On the biggest day of my life, why can't you say anything nice? Just be happy for me and John. Oh, don't be such a drama queen. You're a grown woman. Toughen up a bit. Life ain't all sunshine and roses, you know. When I dish out some tough love, it's for your own good. Anyway, we're gonna step on it now. Later. Mom, where are you now? Haven't you arrived yet? The ceremony's already over, and we're about to move to the reception venue. What on earth is going on? It'll be really troublesome if you're any later. Everyone's waiting, and I'm worried sick. Why is it taking so long? I want to know the situation. Oh my goodness. You're so persistent. Look, I'm sorry, but we won't be able to come there. Wait, what? What are you saying right now? I can't believe it. Why is this happening on such an important day? What on earth are you thinking? Well, Hazel said she wants to go on a trip. So I discussed it with your father and we decided to go. We're going to Mexico, so we can't come to your wedding. Don't interfere with our fun trip. Mexico? Hey, you surely know today is my wedding day, right? Yet you're planning to go on a Mexico trip, just the three of you? The reception is about to start, you know? His family and relatives are all here. Why is my family not here? Because Hazel really insisted she wanted to go. Of course we know today is your wedding day, but Mexico seems more fun and relaxing, doesn't it? Your wedding is important too, but we also need to refresh sometimes. What about Hazel? Hazel, you see, she says, I don't want to see my uncool sister's wedding appearance. In the end, because she wouldn't agree, we also couldn't come. Well, if she dislikes it that much, it'd be pitiful to force her to come. Honestly, for us too, it's painful to see her embarrassed. We wanted to respect Hazel's feelings. She's a really honest child who doesn't hide her emotions, so forgive her. Hey, I can't believe this. There's nothing for Hazel to be embarrassed about. She doesn't have to come. Why aren't you and Dad coming too? Hey, at your age, why are you saying such selfish things? You're pathetic. What? You've always been bad at taking advice since you were little, haven't you? What does that have to do with anything? It does. Fundamentally, it's because you're getting married before Hazel, isn't it? I don't understand. Don't you love your little sister? No, that's not the issue, is it? Besides, isn't she much more selfish than me? Common sense says it's unthinkable to want to go on a trip during your sister's wedding. Right? Why do you and Dad only listen to what she says? Why do we listen? Well, it's obvious because Hazel is cuter. She also has a better figure and is more accomplished. You're just like a bonus, you know? Even if we don't come to your wedding, other people will congratulate you, right? But it's weird that only my parents aren't coming. What kind of family is this? Where on earth are you? We just got to Mexico and about to have relax. What? First, we're thinking of checking into the hotel, dropping off our luggage, and then head to the beach after. Make sure not to interfere with us, okay? Well then, enjoy your wedding to the fullest. We've canceled on your wedding and now we're in Mexico. Hazel says, a fat and ugly sister isn't family. Oh my, you're too harsh. I never thought you'd really not come to the wedding. Why did you go to Mexico, leaving me behind on such an important day? I was hoping it was a lie that you'd go as far as ditching my wedding. I still can't believe this.
It's not a lie. I hate lies. It's my first time here, but Mexico really is a great place. It's so relaxing. White sandy beaches and blue sea, it's the best. You can't see scenery like this in the city.
Hey, this isn't the time to be enjoying a vacation, right? Really, it's too inconsiderate. Don't you have anything else to say?
Huh? What should I say? Oh, that's right. Congratulations on your marriage.
That's not it. I want an apology for canceling the wedding today. It's too much, no matter what. I've never heard of an entire family not attending their daughter's wedding.
It's fine, isn't it? It's our choice when and where we travel. You're just setting an example. Is there a law saying we must attend your wedding?
There's no law, but...
You see, I had decided long ago to go on a trip with Hazel and your father. There's no need to change the schedule just because it's your wedding day, right? Because we've been looking forward to the trip, and your sister really wanted to go. We're not doing anything wrong. Rather, I think we have the right to enjoy ourselves.
I'm not saying it's wrong to go on a trip, but there's no need to go on my wedding day, right? You can go on a trip any other day. And Hazel, too. Not wanting to celebrate me? Doing such a mean thing? Isn't she the one acting childish at her age?
Whether we celebrate your marriage or not is our choice, isn't it? I think it's questionable to forcefully impose it on your family. Besides, being spoken to like that by her sister. Poor Hazel.
Huh? I'm the one who's pitiful, right? It was always Hazel ever since we were kids. I never even got a glance from Mom and Dad. You had no interest in me at all, right? I knew it, but today I'm completely disappointed.
You know exactly what I'm talking about. You're right. Maybe it's wrong to even compare you with Hazel. And you decided to get married on your own, didn't you?
On my own? Mom, you said I'm happy for you, didn't you?
Well, I can't tell you not to marry. But the celebrating side has the freedom to choose too, right?
That's just a bunch of nonsense. You even say you don't want to meet him. What's wrong with our marriage?
I'm not interested in you in the first place. So why would I be interested with your husband? I'm just glad we didn't have to go through the hassle of meeting him.
That's because everyone's schedules didn't match, right? I would have if I could have. You could have met up with us at some point. I feel bad for his parents, too.
What? Don't make it sound like we're the bad ones.
Well, aren't you?
Please stop blaming us. You got married on your own. And we don't want a family affair. From now on, we should just do what we like, right?
All right. I understand it's pointless to say anything more. I'll only send you the souvenir photos and the gifts, so please accept them. There's nothing more to talk about. I'm not expecting anything anymore. Well then.
package arrived. I don't particularly need the photo, but the wedding favors were good. Thank you. But this must have been quite expensive, right?
Well, it's moderate. But it's a token of gratitude for those who celebrated us. Though I'm reluctant to send it to someone who didn't even celebrate.
Hey, more than that. What kind of work does your husband do? Is he possibly born rich? I'm curious about what kind of person he is.
Aren't you not interested? You said you don't care about my husband at all.
What are you saying? As a parent, I want to know at least his occupation.
Why now? He's just an ordinary company employee.
So, where does he work? Someplace famous?
Well, it's a well-known company. They have branches worldwide.
What? Really? Well, then, can he introduce me to someone?
Huh?
For Hazel, of course. She seems to be wanting to get married soon, too. I want you to introduce her to a wonderful, high-income man.
Are you joking? Why should I help find Hazel's partner?
She's your precious sister.
I didn't marry for money. You can't ask me to do that.
I'm not going to ask if it wasn't you.
I only met my husband through work. I don't even know his colleagues.
Don't say such things. Be more thoughtful towards your sister. You know, she's almost 30.
So what? I'm 32, you know. And not once have you ever worried about my marriage. She should find her own man. I think that's better for her, too.
You're really cold, aren't you? You should be more considerate of your sister's feelings. Because you got married first, she might be feeling rushed. Shouldn't you be more empathetic to your sister's feelings? As family, it's important to have a heart that cares for each other. She is suffering too, so try to understand a little.
Huh? You're one to talk. No, being told about being sisters and family only at times like this? Besides, Hazel's always changing her boyfriends, right? I can't introduce anyone to someone like that. I don't think marriage suits her anyway.
She is not to blame. She just hasn't met a good man. Isn't it pitiful for her to be with a low-income man when she's such a flawless woman? Hey, I'll give you a ton of Mexico souvenirs. So, introduce at least one person. It's a promise.
No, I absolutely won't make any introductions. It would be too apologetic to the other party to introduce someone like her. If you want Hazel married, you and Dad should find a suitable person.
What a heartless sister. What a child you are. You've always been thoughtless, slow-witted, and had not a single good point since you were little. Since you managed to get married, you should at least return the favor to your family.
What's that? How rude! Then don't contact me anymore. Even if you come crying to me, I won't help. Goodbye.
What? What do you mean by goodbye? I have no idea why you're being so dramatic. We're family, so stop using such cold words. Zoey, listen to me for a minute. Please, won't you help me? I'm really in trouble.
What's wrong? What happened?
If you don't help me right now, it'll really become a serious situation.
What happened? I won't know unless you tell me exactly what happened.
I don't know what to do anymore. Hazel fell for some strange man.
Huh? What do you mean? What are you talking about?
She's fallen for a scammer. She's been tricked out of money. An amount you wouldn't believe.
Oh no, how much?
Well, he said he needed $40,000 because he was hospitalized. And she seems to have handed it over. An unbelievable amount, right? What should I do? Help!
No way! Hazel has absolutely no sense of money. There's no way $40,000 in hospital fees would be needed suddenly, right? I mean, everyone has insurance. Why didn't she listen to the story in more detail? I can't understand how she could hand over such a large sum without even listening to the story. What's wrong with people?
He apparently said he found out he has a rare disease, so he needs expensive medical care. He said he has to be hospitalized in a distant hospital where there's a famous doctor, so they won't be able to meet for a while. And since then, she can't get in touch with him.
Anyone would definitely find that suspicious, right? Normally, you'd notice right away, but she is really out of it. To fall for such an obvious scam? She's quite stupid.
Don't say such things. Do something to help her. Anyway, what's handed over won't come back. I need you to help me.
Huh? Why do you need my help?
The $40,000 is the money I was saving for Hazel's wedding. I kept it secret from your father, so I need to return it without him finding out.
Oh, you even had such savings? When I got married, you didn't have a penny, though.
I'm sorry. I just had enough for Hazel.
I'm the eldest. Isn't it usually the other way around?
Yes, but...
Isn't it because you and Dad spoil her that things like this happened? She needs to reflect properly, right? Figure it out yourself or think of another way. It's about money. So I can't help.
Hazel is depressed and won't come out of her room. She's been off work for a long time. Can't you lend me the money? It's just borrowing for a little while. I'll definitely return it.
Impossible! Such a large sum? I don't have $40,000, you know. We just got married and need all sorts of things. Besides, no matter how much I have no intention of lending it. Considering everything that's happened, you understand, right, Mom?
Zoey, don't say such things. You're my daughter, right? Your mother is in trouble, so help me. Hey, Zoey, I'm very flustered and in trouble. Your father found out about the money from before. What should I do? I'm sure he'll get mad at me if I don't do something. Do you have any idea what to do?
I don't know. I have nothing to do with that. Dad was spoiling Hazel too, right? I'm sure he'll understand if you talk to him. You two should talk it out. Get into a big fight.
You could lend a hand a little. Don't say such cold things. You're our eldest daughter, so you should help your family more, right? You're the big sister, so respond with a sense of responsibility.
Here we go. Don't say such convenient things. I thought I was your daughter, so I wanted you to attend my wedding. I wanted you to see me in my wedding dress. But you didn't come. Moreover, you were on a Mexico trip, right? I don't need such opportunistic parents.
Oh, I'll apologize for that. When you have a grandchild, I'll come visit a lot.
Oh, don't worry about that. I'm sure I won't be here then.
Huh? What do you mean you won't be here? Are you moving right after getting married?
Actually, my husband has been offered a project. We're going to Canada in 3 months. It's an overseas assignment, so we won't be back for a while. I might not even see you all anymore.
No way. I was looking forward to the baby's birth. You mean you won't even let your mother hold her grandchild?
No, at this point. You never cherished me at all, never had any interest in me. You never cared.
What? Then what about when we get old? You're the eldest daughter, right? At least take care of us.
Don't you have your cute second daughter? She might not even get married, you know. She might live with you forever. I never thought I'd be moving out of the country, but I'm overjoyed. I can't contain my happiness at being able to distance myself from my stupid family.
How dare you say such things to your parent? When we're in such trouble, you could at least consider our feelings a little. Is this how you talk to your mother and father? I absolutely won't allow you moving out of the country. Don't you dare go so far away, leaving your family behind. Think again.
Allow? What's to allow? I'm from a different household now, aren't I? It's none of your business, right? My husband works for a foreign company, so we might even go to another country. We might even go further away, and then I'll cut ties completely.
Huh? Well, it's okay if you go overseas, but... Anyway, help us. Hazel might disown me too. What am I supposed to do if that happens?
No, don't say that to me. Figure it out yourselves. It's a problem between you, Dad, and Hazel, right? It has nothing to do with me. In the first place, isn't the problem that all three of you couldn't spot the scammer? If you had been a little more careful, this wouldn't have happened. Work together, the three of you, to sort it out.
Oh, we're asking because we can't do that. Why are you saying such cold things? You're so unreasonable. Stop babbling and just wire the money. We're family, so it's obvious you should help a little, right?
I refuse. I have no such obligation. Why should I wire you money? It's absurd, isn't it? I will absolutely never help you. Why don't you have Hazel do some more work? That level of resolution is necessary, right? I don't consider you family anymore, so don't ever contact me again.
Wait a minute. Please don't say such things. I beg you, don't abandon us.
Hazel falling for a scam is her own doing. If she had been more responsible, this wouldn't have happened, right? So from now on, she should take responsibility properly and solve this herself. Don't make me clean up her mess.
But she's still young and doesn't know what to do. Help her, Zoey.
Being young isn't an excuse. She should take responsibility for her own actions, right? Stop coddling her anymore. It's in her best interest that Hazel does side jobs. She needs the experience of solving problems with her own power, right? Work hard on your own from now on. I won't be involved anymore.
Oh no.
After that, the scammer was never found. Although the police took action, there were no leads at all and the investigation remained at a standstill. The $40,000 vanished as if blown away by the wind. It seems each family member decided to repay the money while enduring hardships. Hazel is juggling multiple part-time jobs every day, late into the night. While she has the youthful stamina, it seems she is quite mentally drained. I heard that when she returns home, she falls asleep immediately. My heart aches when I imagine her face with increasingly dark circles under her eyes. But this is the result she brought upon herself, so there's nothing to do but accept it. Dad has just reached retirement age, but he started working again. His back is even more hunched than before, and it's obvious at a glance that he's straining himself. And Mom, in addition to her current job, she started working part-time on the weekends too. It seems she's enduring desperately with a body that's falling apart and a face worn out with fatigue. I do feel sorry for them, but it's no longer my concern. I'm living happily with my husband. A new life is dwelling in my belly, and we're preparing to welcome our family. I want to live in a way that protects this happiness forever.